Mosi kunalo Ashley Souls ongaluma police ne, but sister seyamazi into yoba ukweliphi icala. And size siyazi noba akayiqali questioning yakhe ayigqibe engazamanga ukudenta ireputation yo General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Hayi ke nalapha ku Cat Matlala uye wenza nje ngesiqhelo kanjalo. Wafuna ukcapitalize ngento ezimbini, wafuna ukuthetha phansi kwalamcimbi oba uKate befuna ukwenza ngathi ifabricatiwe eevidence le phone ka Cat Matlala. Secondly, la meeting ka General Mkhwanazi no Cat Matlala ufuna ukcapitalize ngayo, but niyibona nje into yakho into ba ibambe ingabambeki. Uthe xa ke phumapho wambuza wathi Mr Matlala uyayithanda yini imali? Hayi akakangabe yalena le uKate Matlala uye wavuma same time wathi uyayithanda imali. Wamthatha uSaul wamjula ku scripture seBhayibheli esithetha ngoba imali impande yesono. Waba nayo futhi ukugcinisa into ba akathi imali izingcambu zesono, ufuna ukusho ba uthando lwemali luzingcambu zesono. Weza naye wamthatha wamlinka noMorgan Maumela kulanto yalathembisa syndicate, watsho uba une evidence that was brought forward ebalinka kula Thembisa syndicate. Official kayi dispute uKat Matlala uyavuma ingathi kunama RFQ ebewa submitter pha, so yamlinka lanto leyana. Okay, waza naye Ashley Souls wathi uaware into yoba kunomuntu okwaze kwabe kuchithekelwa ligazi ongubhabhitha phansi kwalanto yalathembisa, phansi komcimbi wothando lwemali, kuze kwabe kufa umuntu owaye whistleblower eraser icorruption eyenziwa kule yathembisa. Wavuma uKate ngolwazi lwalonto le, wathi okay, wamthatha wambuyisela back to itestimony yakhe uKate Matlala, apho uKate Matlala wasixhalela khona into yoba wakhula bunzimana, ekhula street kid engenamzali, kukuthi ngathi umamakhe waba nento emabhendayo ngongathi waye rejiwe waze wahamba umamakhe, wakhula street kid engenabazali uKate Matlala. Wathi ke ngoku uaware into yoba phansi kwayo yonke lo thando lwemali olwenzeke pha kulanto yalathembisa, kuze kwathi xa ubhabhitha eraser la corruption epha eba whistleblower wabe uyabulawa. Ebulawa nje ubulawa ngenhlamvu ezi12 ezambhoboza umzimba. Ebulawa nje ushiya umntanakhe ngelo xesha wayena 12 years isana lakhe. Wathi phansi koba wenye wasixelela ngendlela wakhula ngenzima ngakhona, wasibonisa inhlungu yalo mpilo owayiphila xa ukhula, ingabe uyithatha uyithini ngalo mntana kaBhabhitha okhule ngenamama. Weza naye uthe xa ke igqibezela eyivala uAshley Souls lento yakhe, wathi ndifuna ukunixelela into ba right now bonke ababhizi ngempande yesono eyimali lothando lwemali bonke they are gonna go down, because right now uThixo sekengenelele. uThixo seke yicenter yayo yonke lento, in as much as becinga into ba lento ipersonally balwa bebodwa, kungenzeka into ba nguThixo seke waphefumulela wathi nje ngoku seke thatha indawo yakhe. Uye wathi ekugqibeleni wathi igazi likaBhabhitha kulandawo lale kuyo liyathetha ngoku uyalwa uBhabhitha kulandawo kalele kuyo. Wathi as a result ama whistleblowers wethu njoba ehlukumezeka ebulawa xa we raise a certain consent, ekugqibeleni ngabona abantu abazawina, they are all gonna go down. Obani imigulukudu they are gonna go down, all of them. So nje iye yabanayo ubuBhayibhilinyana i-testimony yakhe ukuthi uKat Matlala uye watsho ke phofu into ba yena akakholelwa nje kubu Christian, yena akayo Christian, so lo Bible verse akamphe yona ke Ashley Souls uSaul asiyazi ba iye ifumana indawo yokuhlala na kuKat Matlala, kodwa nje umthathe wamjula phi kwiBible verse. As a result nimalibali into ba kwalo Cat ngulo Cat thina esazi ngathi unobudlelwane no Katiso Molife, though yena ebuphika. Ningalibalwa uAshley Souls ikwanguye umuntu oprotector elacala lo Katiso Molife ngendlela ka appear ngathi kuyi, so uba ngaba ithini into yakhe nje uza confuse ke uAshley akwenza into ba indaba zakho ungazazi ingcampati nje. Truth of the matter is that uAshley was once umuntu right, was once umuntu that we could rely on, we could count on. Qha yazi into yoba nayiphi ikhampani yakho othi usebenze phansi kwayo, naziphi na iibhossi zakho othi usebenze phansi kwazo, at the end of the day uba ngaba isonka sakho sidiphende kubo, uzahlalihlale ube nako ukubhayiza okuthizeni okuzakwenza into obulandele i-instruction yabo, ulandele i-mandate yabo. But yena ubuthixo obu, because even before engena kwezinto zepolitiki u-Ashley beke nobuphasta obuthizeni, so buyafika ubuphasta, buyafika ubuntu kuye. Qha based on the fact that ureporta apho ureporte khona uzahlalihlale athini aphazamiseke, uthe xa evala i-testimony yakhe wamshiya ngo away.
Mr. Matlala, do you love money?
Yes, I do.
Sorry?
Yes, I do.
You know, there's a scripture in the Bible that says the love of money, not money, the love of money,
Yes.
is the root of all evil. Do you know that scripture?
Yes, but I'm not a Christian.
Sorry?
I'm not a Christian.
That's okay.
I'm not part of that.
So he's lying.
What he's saying, I don't know how. I think he's the one who needs to prove that.
Based on your, is it untrue?
Yes, untrue.
Okay. Mr. Matlala, do you love money?
Yes, I do.
Sorry?
Yes, I do.
You know, there's a scripture in the Bible that says the love of money, not money, the love of money
Yes.
is the root of all evil. Do you know that scripture?
Yes, but I'm not a Christian.
Sorry?
I'm not a Christian.
That's okay, but you know the scripture.
Yes, I know the scripture. My religion says that we must enjoy everything that God has put in on this earth, but legally and in a way that we don't tend to be greedy about it.
And I agree with that too. It's basically saying to you, stay away from evil.
Yes.
And now this scripture I'm talking to you about says, what is the root of it? What we see is the fruit, but the root of it is the love of money. You say that you love money.
Yes, I do.
Now I have with me something that was given as testimony or as evidence, allegedly from busportal.gov.za. And it states that for your business, the Cat Security, Mr. Hangwani Morgan Mayumela was added as director of that company in 2017. Is this true?
Yes, that's true.
Now, it's very widely reported that he was the one that spearheaded the network who benefited from the contracts at Tembisa Hospital. And your company, as you testified and is in your statement, received RFQs from those contracts or from the hospital because you were registered as a vendor and you received RFQs.
Yes.
Babita Diakoran, she reported that that's how this corrupt acts was happening at Tembisa Hospital. That there would be vendors, RFQs would be given, but it was the companies were selected not in the normal way. And we now know that you were one of the companies that benefited, and the man on the top is a director in one of your companies. Now, you spoke earlier about how you felt, the pain, the hurt of having lost your mom, the hurt that you felt, and how you had to grow up. I want to put it to you that the gentleman that's the director and those RFQs that you are receiving in that way, Babita was shot 12 times in front of a yard. You see that feeling that you had, or maybe still have? She has a 12-year-old daughter who's now going through exactly the same thing. How does that make you feel?
You mean for someone losing her mother?
She lost her mother.
Yes, that's a very
because
terrible.
because of the kind of way this business contracts was done at Tembisa, and her mother exposed it, and she was shot. Now that's evil.
Yes, I agree.
And do you know why that evil took place? You might not have been there that day, but that evil took place that her mother exposed because all those people, including what you participated and received benefit from, was due, the root of that was the love of money. That evil, the root of it is the love of money. Mr. Matlala, I respect all faiths, even yours. And one thing I know, Allah Akbar, God is great. And I tell you today as I close, God has entered the ring. God has entered the ring to fight this evil in our country. All of you are going to lose. You see what you see here? It's not just personal vendettas. It's God entering the ring. You know, scripture speaks of the number 12. And you see my colleagues making fun of it. But I put it to you. That child is 12 years old. Was 12 years old at the time. She was shot with 12 bullets. The number 12 speaks of a new governmental order. Babita, her blood is speaking from the ground. There's a new governmental order coming. And all these whistleblowers that are being victimized, they are going to win. And those involved in evil is going to lose. Are we?